Alright guys, what is happening? We're back, we're here, we're checking out the new Genius that I've just picked up, and a little bike review of it and what I'm running and what the weights are and everything about it. So I just picked up this bike yesterday, built it up at Just Riding Around. Those guys helped me out there, absolute legends. But we'll just go over a little bit about the bike. I'm running a large frame. I'm kind of in that height where I could probably run an XL or a large, but I feel like on a trail bike you kind of want a bit of a smaller bike, especially for those tighter kind of enduros that you race. So like I think especially with the 29 wheels, it makes the bike feel bigger than it is. But with my downhill bike and my trail bikes, I'm like right on that cusp of either one. But XL is just a little bit too big, and then almost the large is almost that little bit too small. So you can play around with like head cup spaces and stuff to kind of lengthen it out a bit. But yeah, right now that's what I'm rocking. I'll be racing this bike in Derby in a couple of weeks time. I got a wildcard entry down there to do the enduro, so really looking forward to that. It's the second enduro that I've ever done coming up, so I'm excited. Me and Jack Moy have a bit of a battle going on, so it's going to be cool to be battling with him again and see who can lay it down. He's just coming off an injury. He's more of an enduro master than me, so I feel like that might level out the playing field a little bit. But yeah, really looking forward to getting down there and doing that. I won't be doing Medina, unfortunately. Just decided just to do Derby just with logistics and trying to get around and sort everything out. It was just going to be a bit tricky from where I was at, so just decided to do the one. So hopefully I'll come in fresh and everyone will be worn out from the Medina one, and I'll just come in fresh as a daisy and hopefully do pretty well. But I'll go over the bike a little bit. We're running, it's 150 rear, 160 front end. I think the shorter travel is actually going to be better for somewhere like Derby, and honestly a lot of where I ride here, I don't think you need all that travel. The 180's probably just a bit overdoing it. I find riding kind of smaller travel bikes just a little bit more fun as well. You kind of got to pick your lines up a little bit smoother, and you kind of can't just bulldoze through. So I'm really ready to ride this one and just see how it feels. I've been on the Spark for the last year, and I've really enjoyed the Spark. It actually really surprised me how capable it was on rougher, steeper tracks. I thought just being obviously a cross-country bike and being so light and having such little travel that it wouldn't actually be able to deal with it that well, but it actually blew me away. I went to Morzine and I was on it, and I was riding down plenty and just sending most of the stuff I'd send on my downhill bike. Obviously not as fast, but still just to be able to deal with that stuff, still like a testament to how well the guys have done building that frame. So, and then to see the success in the cross country as well, it obviously deals with it really well. But I'm running 203 rotors front and back, a little bit of extra stopping, XTR, brakes and drivetrain all round. Obviously got the Fox suspension on it, got the 36s on the front, and then got the race face wheels with Maxxis downhill tyres on it. So I run the Assegai at the front and the DHR2 on the back. I run downhill tyres on my Enduro just because I like to be safe. When you're out there racing, you don't want to get flats, you don't have to deal with that. So definitely run the heavier tyres, adds a bit more weight to the bike, but honestly being that light, I don't think it really matters, to be honest. So got the Crank Brothers pedals, Syncross bar, stem combination, ODI grips, and yeah, that's her. Obviously we've got the Fox shock inside. They've actually made it super easy to get. Everyone says that it'll be hard to get the shock out. They've literally made it just a little button you press, it pops out, adjustments there, you get a T30, you get that shock out super easy. Obviously you're not going to get as much dust and mud and shit in that, so it's going to obviously make servicing a lot less frequent. The longevity of that shock life is going to be pushed forward because of that. And it just looks super clean as well. Like it just looks really compact and nice to just all tucked away in it. All around, you kind of look at it and it does look a bit futuristic in a way, and I think people might take a little bit to catch up on that, because I think we're just, as people go, especially in the bike world, you just get used to what you know, and when someone changes that, I think it kind of messes with you a little bit, and it takes a while for you to kind of come to terms with it and accept it. So with the bike, I'm not sure exactly what this weighs because the tyres may add a little bit more to it, but off the shelf they weigh 12.8 kilos. Pretty damn light bike, but still super capable with that weight. They come in sizes large to XL. The head tube angle is 64.5 degrees. The seat tube angle is 77.2 degrees. The reach for my large is 485 millimeters, and the chainstay length for all sizes is 440 millimeters. Now, I think this is going to be kind of almost the crown jewel of what Scott's bringing out now. I think with riding in Australia, the tracks that we ride are all a little bit flatter, slower, so I think if you can be on something that's going to carry really good speed and still be able to climb like a demon, I think this is the bike. So I haven't actually ridden it yet. I just wanted to do the review before I got on it, but I'll be riding it this afternoon and tomorrow. I'll get some clips with a mate to put them up and kind of add those to the review to show you guys what I thought and where it's lacking and where it's obviously working well. So I want to give you guys like a fair review of it. I don't want to just say how good it is, because I feel like you kind of can see through the bullshit. I'll tell you exactly where I think it excels and where it kind of lacks a little bit, and yeah, we'll go from there. But it's just started raining, so I think I'm going to pack this up, guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'm going to go enjoy this bike. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.